2025 has been wild. We've seen global summits, talk of digital IDs, massive climate funding, and world leaders linking up in ways we haven't seen before. The internet is screaming, is this the new world order? Let's hit the brakes and figure out what's really going on. First, let's look at what actually happened. King Charles visited the Vatican for the first joint prayer between a British monarch and a pope in 500 years. That's a huge historical moment. Meanwhile, the UN agreed on its pact for the future, focusing on global goals like AI safety, international peace, and real climate fixes. Then there's the money talk. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, have started trials in a few countries. But hold up, they're not replacing the cash in your wallet. Think of it more like a super secure version of Venmo run by the central bank. And what about digital IDs? The goal is to help billions of people who do not have a bank account or official ID to access services. It's more about financial inclusion than a tracking device. Lastly, AI ethics. With AI getting smarter every day, scientists and world leaders are finally getting together to draft some global guardrails. It's about making sure AI develops safely and ethically for everyone. So, with all this happening at once, why are people so confused? Well, you've seen the headlines on social media. One click leads to another, and suddenly you're in a rabbit hole of theories. Every tech update gets slapped with the label, "They're controlling us." People are connecting dots that aren't even there, mashing up random events and calling them coincidences. It's easy to see why some folks think this is all part of some hidden, grand plan. The question is that real? Or just really viral? Time for a reality check. Let's break down these myths. First, CBDCs. They're a new way to handle digital payments, but cash is still king in most places and isn't going anywhere anytime soon. It's about modernizing, not monitoring every coffee you buy. Next, digital IDs. Think of them as a super secure login for important stuff, like accessing government services or proving your age online. Not a 24/7 surveillance camera in your pocket. The aim is to make your digital life safer and easier, not to track your every move. And those big plans, they are essentially global group projects. The UN suggests goals and frameworks, but it can't force countries to do anything. It's all about collaboration, not a single entity taking control. Every nation still has its own say. Finally, AI governance. This isn't about creating a Skynet-like world government run by robots. It's about establishing safety guidelines, like making sure AI systems are fair, transparent, and don't go rogue. It's a safety manual, not a script for world domination. So, if we should be worried about a secret takeover, what should we actually be paying attention to? The legitimate concerns are things like data privacy laws. How is our information being protected in this new digital age? We need to demand transparency from both governments and tech companies. And we should absolutely be talking about ethical technology making. Sure, these new tools are used for good. What you can ignore is the fear-mongering and those fake out-of-context viral edits designed to get rich. The key is to stay skeptical, but also stay curious. Don't just accept a scary headline. Dig a little deeper and stay informed from reliable sources. So, let's recap. What we're seeing isn't some shadowy new world order, but a messy, complicated, and sometimes clumsy attempt by a lot of different countries to solve huge global problems together. The world is just ... updating. Instead of just scrolling and reacting, start questioning. Ask better questions, find credible sources, and don't forget to laugh at the memes along the way. Stay smart. Gen Z. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more deep dives. See you in the next one.